Every month, millions of Americans happily hand over just $10 to Planet Fitness, less than the price of a single healthy lunch anywhere else, while rival gyms charge 5 or 10 times more. Yet, instead of crowding, each club quietly signs up thousands of members, far beyond what could ever fit inside. How does a business survive when its own success defies logic? The answer reveals a hidden calculation, and it changes everything you think you know about the fitness industry. A monthly gym membership for $10 sounds almost unreal in today's world. Yet at Planet Fitness, that is the standard offer, the same price as a single salad or a couple of lattes in most cities. Meanwhile, other gyms in the same neighborhoods routinely charge $50, $70, even $100 a month. Luxury chains and boutique studios push those numbers even higher, promising state-of-the-art equipment, personal trainers, and endless amenities. But at Planet Fitness, the low price is not a limited-time deal or a hidden promotion. It is printed on giant banners, splashed across billboards, and repeated in every ad campaign. $10. Sometimes $15 depending on the location. No hidden fees, no contracts or lock-ins, just a flat rate that undercuts nearly every competitor in the fitness business. The gap is hard to ignore. In cities like Chicago or New York, a family could sign up 3 adults at Planet Fitness for less than the cost of one single membership at a typical gym across the street. Even in smaller towns, the difference holds. For many people, the price is so low, it barely registers as a real expense. It is the kind of charge that slips by on a bank statement, easy to forget, easy to ignore. But with so many clubs offering deals that sound too good to be true, a question lingers. How can Planet Fitness afford to keep prices this low when everyone else is raising theirs? The answer hides in the numbers big enough to turn the fitness industry upside down. Planet Fitness does not just rely on low prices to stand out, it relies on sheer scale. At the end of 2024, the company reported 19.7 million members spread across roughly 2,500 clubs. That works out to about 7,880 members per location. It is a number that is almost impossible to picture. Most people would expect a neighborhood gym to serve a few hundred regulars, maybe 1,000 at most. But at Planet Fitness, the average club has nearly 8,000 paying members tied to its address. Multiply that by the monthly fee, even at the lowest $10, and each club pulls in close to $80,000 a month before considering Black Card upgrades or other add-ons. Across the entire network, those numbers balloon into the billions of dollars every year. The company SEC filings show franchise revenue growing by double digits, with corporate pulling in $387.9 million from royalties alone in 2023. This is not a boutique studio or a local chain. It is a mass market machine, built to process memberships by the thousands at every location. The math turns what seems like a cheap casual gym into a financial powerhouse. When you break it down, the secret is not just in the price, it is in the volume. Almost 8,000 members per club is not just a business decision, it is the foundation of the entire model, and it is what makes the next part of the story possible. Industry insiders have long whispered about the real reason Planet Fitness can keep its doors open at such low prices. The answer comes down to one number: attendance. For years, analysts have estimated that only about 20 to 25% of Planet Fitness members actually use their membership on a consistent basis. That means 3 out of every 4 members are essentially paying for a key tag and a sense of possibility, without ever stepping onto a treadmill. Third-party data backs this up. According to Placer.ai, Planet Fitness clubs logged an average of 76,000 to 92,000 visits per year in 2024. With nearly 8,000 members per location, that works out to just 10 or 11 visits per member across the entire year. Compare that to the 50 or 100 visits you might expect from a regular gym goer. It is not just a quirk of the numbers. The International Health, Racquet, and Sports Club Association reports similar trends across the industry. About half of all new gym members quit within 6 months, and 18% never show up at all. For Planet Fitness, these numbers are not a problem. They are the plan. Their entire business model is built on the idea that most people will pay, but only a small portion will actually use the facilities. Every empty treadmill, every untouched dumbbell, is proof that the system is working exactly as intended. Picture a typical Planet Fitness at 6 o'clock on a weekday evening. The parking lot is filling up, the front doors swing open every few seconds, and the low hum of treadmills and elliptical machines fills the air. But here's the catch. Even at peak hours, most clubs never see more than 100 people inside at once. Now imagine if just 30% of all members decided to work out on the same day. For an average club with 7,880 members, that is over 2,300 people, 20 times the crowd the gym is actually built to handle. The numbers do not add up. Most Planet Fitness locations stock around 30 treadmills and maybe a dozen ellipticals. There are 10 or so benches, a few rows of selectorized weight machines, and a handful of stretching mats. Even if every single piece of equipment was in use, the gym could only support about 100 people at once before every corner became standing room only. The locker rooms, with space for a couple hundred at best, would be overwhelmed. Lines would snake around the cardio area, and the wait for a dumbbell could stretch longer than an entire workout. The reality is simple. The club's design only works if most members stay away. If even a modest chunk of the membership showed up regularly, the entire system would collapse under its own weight. That is not a flaw. It is the reason the model works. The business depends on absence, not attendance. Purple and yellow banners hang above every treadmill, promising a judgment-free zone. This is not just a slogan, it is the foundation of Planet Fitness's entire environment. Walk in wearing jeans or a business suit, and nobody bats an eye. The club's rules are posted on every wall: no grunting, no dropping weights, and definitely no showing off. If someone does, a staff member might hit the big blue button on the wall, the lunk alarm. It is loud, almost theatrical. And it sends a clear message. Heavy lifters and hardcore gym rats are not welcome here. There are no squat racks, no barbells over 75 pounds, and only a handful of benches. Most of the floor is packed with cardio machines and selectorized weight stations designed for beginners. Once a month, the aroma of pizza drifts through the gym. On another morning, bagels appear near the front desk. These food nights are not a joke. They are part of the culture. Instead of shaming missed workouts, Planet Fitness rewards casual attendance. The result is a space engineered to make first-timers and infrequent exercisers feel comfortable, while quietly encouraging the most dedicated to look elsewhere. Every new sign-up at Planet Fitness triggers a steady stream of revenue for both the franchise owner and corporate headquarters. The basic membership is just the beginning. For a growing share of members, the real money comes from the Black Card, an upgrade that jumps the monthly fee from $10 to $25 in exchange for perks like unlimited guest access, massage chairs, and the ability to use any club nationwide. This premium tier is not just about extra amenities, it is a way to capture more spending from the minority who actually use the gym, pushing the average revenue per user higher without changing the low-cost image. Behind the scenes, every dollar that comes in is split. Franchise owners keep the bulk, but about 6% of gross revenue flows straight back to corporate as a royalty. On top of that, there are national advertising fees and technology charges, all deducted before the owner sees their share. For corporate, the beauty is in the consistency. Royalties come in whether the gym is packed or empty, and as long as members let autopay run, the cash keeps flowing. Most people never feel the pinch. $10 or $25 a month is easy to overlook, especially when canceling often means calling or visiting in person. The result is a business where the real product is not fitness, but reliable, recurring payments from millions of mostly inactive accounts. Today, over 19 million people pay for access they rarely use, and that's by design. As low-cost fitness chains expand, our habits become the real commodity. The next time you see a $10 deal, ask who's truly getting stronger. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.